Around town, Cameron Fontana, he is learning how to make a pretty cool treat.
He's live at Rhyme Time Pops this morning. Okay, Cam. Now, what's that?
What is that?
Hey, that's right, Karen. So I know it's cooling down just a little bit here in Columbus, Ohio, but it's still not cold enough to enjoy a delicious ice pop. So today we're hanging out with Rhyme Time Pops. You can actually find him all around the city, and we're gonna see the entire process of how he makes his pops and even make a delivery right down the road. I think it's very close to you guys. So we're gonna toss it back to you. And look, you can almost see, we're debating, is it steam? If it's cold, what's it called? I don't think it's steam.
That is a very good question. I'm still stuck on the fact that you're going to be close to the station, which I'm hoping means he's bringing treats.
He usually does.
He does.
He knows the rules. Around town today, this morning, artisan popsicles made from local ingredients. Sound awesome, right?
I'm so excited that popsicles are now gourmet. It's the greatest thing ever. They are being made right here in Columbus as well. Cameron Fontana is live at Rhyme Time Pops with a look at how they are made. And Cam, I'm so excited about this one.
This is Karen, and this is so cool because, of course, this is locally made right here in Columbus. With me is Cody and his brother Alex. How you guys doing today?
Doing well.
So, Cody, why did you decide to create popsicles, or ice pops in this case?
Yeah, so popsicles are a really awesome alternative to desserts. There's a lot of really really healthy treats I think we can make that aren't as maybe cream-filled and fatty as as ice creams typically are. So popsicles are just a really great medium as well for really unique flavor combinations, really unique fruits and produce. And just a great way, I think, to utilize local things. Now,
why Rhyme Time? Because if you look at his shirt, it's not R-H-Y-M-E. What's rhyme?
So rhyme, when this popsicle sits for a little bit longer, it's super, super cold to start. And anytime you get an object that's really, really cold, and you have that type of humidity in the air, freeze to that, and it forms this white type of frost on the outside of the popsicle, that is rhyme. So rhyme is what really attracted to me to popsicles. You can kind of see, if you lick the popsicle, there's not a lot of rhyme.
You can see it a little bit right there.
Yeah, you can see where you licked and where you bit off the popsicle.
That's a Jeopardy question. They're going to be like, what's the frost called on an ice pop? And it's rhyme.
Yeah, exactly.
How cool. And what are we going to make today?
Today we're making a little bit of avocado popsicles, what Cameron was trying earlier. A little bit of avocado, lime, sea salt, and really awesome popsicle. And if we get time, maybe some watermelon popsicles.
All right. So we're going to toss it back to you guys. And I teased it before. I think one cool aspect that he goes around town, we might go down the street to the station. Not going to say too much. That's a tease.
I love it.
That's a tease.
It is now 7:52, and around town this morning, a local business is making some pretty sweet treats that are perfect for everyone still holding on to summer. Cameron Fontana is live at Rhyme Time Pops. Okay, Cam, you're making avocado popsicles?
And you know what? I have a confession to make, Karen. I have tasted one of these. I could not wait until they were made. And it is, I'm going to say this on record, my favorite ice pop I've ever had in my life. It is so good. So talk about the ingredients, because you make these fresh, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're using avocados right now. We use avocados, a little bit of lime juice, and some specialty sea salts from the North Market Spices downtown.
And a lot of the flavors that you have, you do try to use local ingredients, right?
Yeah, so all the flavors that we have are meant to be semi-collaborative and semi-local, finding another great local product and finding a way to put that into the popsicle. So,
what made you do avocado? You like guacamole?
I do love guacamole.
Okay, that's step number one.
Avocado is really healthy, so it's got a lot of good things going for it. Also, I think it just makes a great popsicle, and it's very traditional to standard popsicles. So
was there ever a flavor you did that you thought, oh, this is gonna be a great idea, and then you taste it and you're like, you know what, that's a no-go?
I know there's been a lot of flavors that haven't worked out very well. But none off the top of my head that I'm like, man, this is definitely
that's when you
not
know
gonna
you're
work.
good. Because about how many flavors do you have?
Currently in our reservoir, we have about 19 flavors.
So you pretty much figure out a way to make it taste good every single time.
Yeah, or just find a way to convert it to make it a better popsicle somehow.
Yeah. So we're going to put this in here, and the next step is to blend it, I'm assuming?
Yep, we're going to blend it all up.
All right.
And then put it into the molds and make some popsicles quick.
All right, so that's coming up next. We're going to put it into the mold. We're going to toss it back to you guys and connect with them. They take really cool pictures. Rhyme Time Pops on Instagram. he's a filter king right here.
I love it. Gourmet popsicles, grown-up popsicles, like the best invention ever.
Welcome back. Well, it may only be 8:25 in the morning, but we are ready for a nice sweet treat.
Cameron Fontana is around town this morning at Rhyme Time, Curiously Crafted Pops.
Wow.
That's in West Columbus.
Well done. He's also seeing how they make those handcrafted desserts.
And how they pack them up to send them to our studio.
Avocado.
Right, exactly. We are going to be out there. In the next hit, I think we're coming out front. So we got to make them first and freeze them. So we're back with Cody and Alex. Now, this is what we call the pour, right?
Yep.
And then over here is where you're putting the sticks in?
Yep.
Now, how long did it take you to create this process or understand how to do it correctly?
The process itself didn't really take too long.
Yeah.
Pouring the mixture into the molds isn't obviously that's super difficult. But the process of developing the recipe was probably the most time-consuming part for us. So.
Wow. So from start to finish, when you don't have Cameron and Edwin here, kind of slowing you down to wait for TV, how long does it take you to create like a new tray of popsicles?
The process from front to back to create about 100 popsicles is about 3 hours. So,
oh wow!
For us, it's a moderately quick process of making the recipe, filling up the molds, pouring them in, and
do you usually
the
stick to
process.
one flavor a day?
Usually we stick to one flavor a day, yeah. There are some days definitely where we'll do more than one flavor, but typically we try to stick to one flavor a day, yeah.
Nice. Now I'm going to let this sit right here because I let it overflow, but I want to show this machine.
Yeah.
Let's bring these over here.
Sweet.
What does this do,
So
Cody?
lift up the top for me.
Uh-huh.
Right here we have a little super chilled mixture of propylene glycol and water.
So what is that?
Wait, move the bowl just a little bit. Propylene glycol and water, the mixture itself is just able to reduce down to a really low freezing point. If you can see right here, it's listed at negative 34 degrees Celsius, which is super cold.
Right.
So for us, by super chilling these popsicles and using this process, we're able to get a really nice, even, creamy consistency for the popsicles.
That's awesome. How long does it have to stay in this machine?
These are staying there for about 25 to 35 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Depending, yeah.
Because in about 25 or 30 minutes, we're going to pull one of these out. Can we taste it fresh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've had
Right
like 3 popsicles already, so I'm like, this is going to be great. And then we're going to bring some back to you guys with something really cool he uses to get around town. So stay tuned. We're going to finish these molds over here.
Cool.
Is it a cooler? How he ships them around town.
A styrofoam cooler.
It's 8:51 now, and this morning we are trying out a delicious dessert.
Yes, and Cameron Fontana. He is the one who put this together from Rhyme Time Pops this morning.
How's it going, Cam?
Woo. Here we go, guys. Are you ready for the great reveal? Look at that. So you pull it right out.
Yep. Pull them right out, just open it up, and we set them right down here on this little paper, and we'll have Alex bag a couple of them for us.
Oh my gosh.
We just open up the bags, slide the popsicles into them, and then just with the heat sealer, seal the tops of them. We'll throw them on there. We'll throw them into a little baggie we keep in our freezer.
Look at that. And to remind our viewers, this flavor is the avocado, right?
Yeah, these are the avocado ice pops.
And if you're just joining us, there's a reason why it's called Rhyme Time. Not R-H-Y-M-E, it's R-I. And if you can see right there, it's that frost that builds on it.
Yeah, it's going to slowly start developing on this
so
popsicle
when you lick
since
it
just came out. Yep.
See the difference in the color?
Yep.
You get rid
so
of
this
the
white frost right here at the bottom is Rhyme, and the top where he licked, you can kind of see the difference.
Man, I've already had one of these, but just to get another first taste, fresh off the frozen rack.
They're pretty awesome.
Oh, man.
So good.
And a lot of people might think avocado, oh, it's going to be savory, it's salty. It's not, because it has a sweetness to it, right?
Yeah, it's the perfect amount of balance, I think, from salty, savory, and a little sweet as well. So it's really nice. Nice creamy as well, too.
I can't decide which side it is, because right when I think, oh, there's a little hint of salt, there's that sweetness, and it goes back and forth.
It's right in the middle.
How long do these last, Cody? I mean, when you make them here, how long can you kind of keep them frozen before they lose some of their taste?
Yeah, each popsicle can last for a little bit different length. Higher fat popsicles last a little, not as long as fruit-based popsicles, but typically we make small batches of popsicles so that we move through them rather quickly. We haven't had it too many times where we've needed to keep them for longer than a month or so.
Now, because you're such a cool guy, you are not selfish. When you make them here, you have a cart that you go all around the city, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I don't eat all the popsicles myself. Neither does Alex.
I could. They're that good.
They're good. But yeah, we have a little tiny bicycle cart that we take to different events, different festivals, different farmers markets around Columbus.
All right.
And sell the popsicles out of the back of.
And guess where the first place we're going to go with these is, guys? We are coming to the station.
Oh,
wow.
looks good. I'm excited.
Thanks, Cam. Bring some back for us.
For like the 100th time.
23 minutes after 9, and you know, summer isn't quite over yet. There's still plenty of time for popsicles.
And RimeTime Pops uses seasonal produce and ingredients to make their desserts. Cameron Fontana is actually live outside of our studios sharing this morning.
That's right, guys. Well, you know, Cody didn't have an extra seat, so he got to ride down here while I ran down the street down to our station. This is sweet, man.
This is awesome.
Okay, so he's going to come around, and then we have our very own Adam Slinger here.
Hello. I've been waiting for these popsicles.
And we got
all morning.
Alex over here, Cody's brother. So, Cody, this is what you do around town?
Yeah, this is what I do around town. We ride the bike cart around.
Yeah.
We put it up, and we serve popsicles out of the back of here.
Nice. Now, what flavors do you have for us here? Because I know we were talking about avocado earlier. What are some of them that we have to try?
Well, we brought just a couple down here today for us to try down at the studio. We're going to give Adam one of the fresh-made avocado
Ooh,
pops.
Just made
avocados.
this morning, Ken. I
We
saw
also
you.
have a peanut butter and jelly popsicle if you'd like.
Oh, let me try the peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, this is probably our most popular popsicle.
Okay.
We have a white nectarine rosé popsicle, a peach ginger ale popsicle, and a strawberry horchata popsicle.
Now, I know I've been raving about the avocado. I want to get your first
Like
response.
Cinco de Mayo. It's very filling.
Cinco de Mayo in Slinger's mouth.
Very
That's
good.
awesome. Did you ever think avocado could be turned into a popsicle?
I never would have thought, and it works, you know? You never think it's going to work. It works.
It's not bad.
This is the peanut butter and jelly. Oh, man.
It's good. It's Rio peanut butter from Crane and Nut Company right down the road as well.
Again, all local. And I almost taste some of that bread in there. Is there something?
There's no bread in there.
I know not bread, but like...
It has that, it tastes like real peanut butter and jelly,
man.
I think. There's a fresh strawberry vanilla jam right on the inside with local strawberries. A mock sort of jam, so.
And I know you were talking earlier, too, behind the scenes, that the places you choose for strawberries can greatly affect the taste, because some places, a little bit sweeter, and you can tell, right?
Yeah, you can tell seasonally what strawberries are more sweet based off of just buying strawberries in the grocery store and stuff like that.
Look
so.
at Adam. How is it?
It's so good.
Are you going to save some for Sean and them in the studio?
You didn't bring any more?
Yeah, I think you brought some more that we'll bring inside.
Some more. Yeah,
Now,
we
how
can,
far do you go with this?
we go all the way up to Powell. Sorry, I mean in Popsicle
Oh, that's
too.
okay.
We go all the way up to Powell with the bicycle cart. We go to the Short North, Goodale Park, and just different types of events all over the city.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, coming up next, we're going to talk about exactly where you can find Cody and RimeTime Pops and how to connect with them. Again, I know I keep saying this, but your Instagram is like one of the coolest Instagrams I've ever seen. What is it again?
Well, it is RimeTime Pops, RimeTimePops.
All right, so we're going to toss it back to you. I think we got a couple extra we'll bring inside for you guys. Does that sound okay? No, or Adam and I can eat them all.
Trying that strawberry horchata sounds amazing.
PB&J, PB&J.
Yeah.
All morning long, Cameron has been checking out RimeTime Pops.
That's right, and now he's outside our studio giving us a last look at the treats. Yum.
Cam, what do you have?
That's right, guys. I'm still out front eating popsicles here with Cody and Alex at RimeTime Pops. Now, Alex, what's your favorite flavor of popsicles that you have?
I would say probably my favorite is the peanut butter and jelly.
That's what you're saying over here. Like, that's your jam, literally right there, right?
Literally my jam. Yeah, it's good.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to think of the peanut butter and jelly flavor?
This was actually one of the first popsicles that we created. Created at my house. Developing the recipe to what it is now took a solid 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
But yeah, it is a great popsicle.
And this flavor, amazing. What is this one?
That is local peaches from Brandstall Orchards, as well as Clintonville's Rambling House Soda's ginger ale. So it's a little bit of that, a little bit of lemon juice, and a little bit of vanilla.
And you know what? Look at, you can see the rime. See the frost right there? When I lick it, see that? That's the rime. You can look at, your kids can learn today. You go, kids, do you know what rime is? And they're going to think R-H-Y-M-E. It's R-I-M-E.
Totally wrong, yeah.
Now, Adam made a good point after we did the last live segment. How many calories are in these?
We haven't done official calorie counts on every single one of them, but they're well under 100 calories for each of them. So the fruit ones would probably vary. That one, for example, would be a lot less than the peanut butter and jelly and the avocado, which are much more fatty popsicles. But each of them are well within 100. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So where are you going to be, Cody, around this week? Where can people find you around town?
Well, every Tuesday I'm at the Hilliard's Farmers Market, which is up in Hilliard, obviously. The Wednesday is Clintonville Farmers Market. And then each weekend I have a different festival that I go to and take the pops to. I always post my calendar on my website, RimeTimePops.com, as well as the Instagram. I'll post the schedule.
Great, and can they go to that website too if they want to bring you out to their event?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a contact page where you can get a hold of me. It's an email address. I also have my phone number that you can feel free to contact me and find a way to get some pops.
All right, well, we sent some pops into the studio for you guys. I hope you enjoy them. It's exactly what you wanted. get some Rhyme Time Pops around town. These are delicious.
These are
So good.
Putting out the fire in our mouths from the
I
sauce.
know.
I
Serving two
think
purposes.
this is the strawberry horchata. Do you know what that? Can you taste what that one is?
It has a strawberry. Might be the same thing.
Maybe.
Well,
Well, it's a
different
slightly
looking.
different color.
Delicious.
Mine's
One's
the peanut butter and jelly.
And it tastes like peanut butter and
It's so
jelly?
good. Yes, it's weird. It is. It's like peanut
So
butter
it's
and
like-
jelly in a stick.
My tongue is so hot.